welcome to No Enemies Here. I have a day off, and it's the show where I tell you actually what kind of beginning summer beer I'm having. And it's from Ontario, if I'm not mistaken. And this is called a Creemore, and it is a premium lager. Well, it's nice. It's a little bit red, and it's a little bit hoppy. You know, it's a light lager. Anyways, welcome. So today, Mike's in the house, Ken's in the house, Ray's in the house, and the CSRs are done and over with. Another year. That's the way I think about it, because it's done. Next. And, you know, if I do them next year again, I'm ready for them, you know what I'm saying? And so, I don't know, was anybody surprised with Yves Rettel? Rettel or Rattel? I don't know right now, I'm sorry, Yves. Was anybody surprised with Yves, like, sweeping the awards? Like, seriously, man. And was anybody surprised with Edmonton losing? Sure, I was. Let me know what you thought about the CSRs. Not the voting, this and this and this and that. I'm looking for constructive criticism, and I could take it, trust me, on the show. Like, I know I was too lippy, too fast sometimes, but I'm gonna just slow it down, more natural, more, you know, je ne sais quoi. And, you know, let me know in the comments. And by the way, it's gonna be mail time. So if you make your comments today, tomorrow I look at the comments. I mean, today. When you watch the show, we're Friday right now. This time paradox is freaking me out. Anyways. So when you write your comments so I can read them, so you know what I'm saying, either people can laugh at you or people can laugh at me, you know, and I'll read them, but I can't do it during the week, so it has to be done Sunday. Latest is Sunday night, Eastern Standard Time, douche time, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, enough with the babbling. The boss, Clark Commando 1983, was with HOLLANDSPIELE. Fred Serval, my favorite Frenchie. And it was War Game Archaeology, fantastically named, because Clark Commando, what's his name? For God's sakes, man! I'm drawing a blank. You see what happens? Hey? You see what happens? Anyways, the boss. Mark Ruggiero, for God's sakes. He is a war game archaeologist. I mean, 1, he's been around. 2, he's played a hay of a lot of games. You know what I'm saying? So, watch that show. Watch my show. Watch all kinds of shows. Because you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Be well and be kind.
Alright folks, it's Meandering Mike in the man cave of madness. It's weekly channel update time. Short week. We did our public service announcement on gaming in the heat wave. Don't suffer playing in a stuffy attic or in a closed up garage or in a shed or whatnot. Figure out how to take care of yourself. Play in a basement. Play with some air conditioning. Open the windows. Maybe change from your Hex Encounter war game where the counters might blow away. Play a block game or something. But take a look out there if you want to know some tips and techniques of not suffering during a heat wave so you can still game. And I did a unboxing. Well, actually, it's a boxing unboxing. Special unboxing boxing. What does that mean? I have to watch that to see. This is Battle of Torgau. It's the second volume in the 7 Years War system from Ad Hoc Editions. The designer is Frederick Aubert. Battle of Minden was the first volume in that system. It is quite a nice looking game. Very aesthetic, good immersion, a lot of period art, multiple rule books, a playbook for each side. Gorgeous map, a little thin for my taste, some wonderful counters. And the weird thing is how it's packaged, how it comes to you. It is a boxed game once you box it. So watch that to find out there. It's quite an interesting title, especially if you like the 7 Years Wars, but maybe you're just looking for something different and very aesthetic and something that looks like it has a lot of interesting mechanics and different stuff. So that was a short week for me. Coming up, I will be having the last of my playthrough how to play on Crowbar Rangers of Point du Hoc. That was in June for celebrating the anniversary of D-Day. Coming up in July, of course, is Gettysburg, beginning of July, 1st through 3rd. So we will be getting Gettysburg to the table in July. So stay tuned for that. Make sure if you're subscribed to the channel and have your notifications on, you'll find out about that stuff. So if you're watching this on Dan Picali's Nonies here, don't forget to subscribe to his channel. And I'm sending it back to you, Dan. Take care, everyone. Bye.
I just wanted to shake things around. You see how little it takes to throw people off. Usually I put Meandering Mike at the end because it's a nice ending show. I like it. But I put him at the beginning. You just see that? That's called psychology. Something psychology. Not reverse psychology or forward psychology. It's some psychology. Anyways. Yes. Let's get on with the show. And yes, I'm in a mood. I'm in a mood! Alright. I'm not in the mood. I'm in a mood. Relax. Okay, so Aaron plays Ambush Mission number 4, the redo of the redo, or am I flogging a dead horse? Well, you're flogging a dead horse. And then Mission 4, rounds 1 and 2. This is unbelievably hard. Aaron, not really. Not really. But anyways. Agility Snips Gaming Table 2 videos. A Jest of Robin Hood Game 2 Ballad number 3 and Skies Above Britain Chapter 4 Patrol number 1. 2 videos on Agility Snips Gaming Table. Artie of ARDWULF'S Lair, 4 videos. Sometimes I choose live, sometimes I choose not live, for lack of a better word. 4 videos, a video of the Charles S. Roberts Awards in Memoriam 2023. And I don't know why, I spoke to Bobby Factor last year, maybe a year and a half ago, and we were on and off this and this and that, and I really, really liked the guy. I don't think there's anyone in this world that if they met Bobby Factor, the guy's a sweetheart. I genuinely fell in love with that guy. He understood me, my ADD. He knew how to speak to me when he had to instruct me on something, and it took me aback. The death of Bobby. Anyways, then the classic Traveler character creation, and then his Nordkapp, the ultimate fantasy map, Charles Kampf's design. There's a cheese called Kampf's, but there's an F in there. Whatever. And then Origins 2024 Vendor Hall walkthrough on ARDWULF'S Lair, plus a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Assault Games SITREP June 2024 on Assault Games. Bonding with board games and RPGs, unboxing locked lairs, and the pretzel that keeps them on Bonding with board games and RPGs with the Chief. The man, famously known as Calandale Enrico Viglino, has 4 videos, and it's Summer Storm 1, then Heart of Europe, a book discussion, then Summer Storm 2 and 3, respectively, on Calandale. Castle Archon, 1 video, and unboxing Columbia Games, if I'm not mistaken, new game called Alliance. It's a multiplayer Napoleonic war game on Castle Archon. Centurions review, Dave and his friend Len. Ogre GEV micro game review. You know what? I watched it. I had a great time. I like Dave. I like Len too, and I like all those stupid little games that he does. I like them. Gabish, and that's all on Centurions review. Charles Latour, 4 videos. 2 of them are on the Wargamer magazine Port Stanley. Brits have, I think, finished their first turn, and then turn 2. The Brits invasion looks solid. This, if I'm not mistaken, I think Port Stanley, they're talking about the Maldives there. What do you call them in English? For God's sakes. Yeah, okay. And then these arms mini weapons were broken off the metal figures. And then Rain, the final battle royale, under $18. He's got 48 minis. Check it out, Charles, on Charles Latour. What the hell was I called? The Falklands, for God's sakes. I wouldn't have went to bed. The Loss, Clark Commando 1983, Mark Ruggerio's channel, 8 videos, a channel update. Then, The War 1939-45, a Learn to Play After Action report. Then, a trip down memory lane, Clash of Arms, War for the Union. Again, Compass Games, War for the Union, Deluxe Designer Edition. Then an update, Axis Empires, Ultimate Edition, 4-player 1937 campaign. And then a game I've never seen, it's called Torgau. ADHOC Games, 7 Years War, an unboxing. I don't know that. Then estate planning, what do you do with your collection? You know? Plus Mark's favorite games. That what you do with your collection is yep. Combat board games. 1 video on its Dawn of the Dead, a redo of the original SPI classic. Dad vs. Son, 1 video last week, a shellacking this week. So 4 videos plus probably more. And he plays Panzer Grenadier, the Kokoda campaign. Okay, so look. Intro, scenario number 2 at 9 in the morning to 9:15. Oh, this looks like a Patton's Best type thing, you know what I mean? 15 minutes increments. And he goes on like that with 4 videos. Check it out, about 20 minutes each. Dad versus Son. Dave of Dave's Gaming Cave, 2 videos. 2,000 subscribers. Congratulations, Dave. And Coral Sea Solitaire, final thoughts. The Coral Sea, I think that is a Joe Miranda game. I could be mistaken. Whatever. Brant, Dragoon Commander, 3 videos. He's at Origins, all 3 videos, different subjects. Friday morning at the Wargame HQ. Then Saturday, Wargame HQ walk around. And Exhibit Hall walkthrough on Dragoon Commander. the classical guitarist Denver Walker, and Flying Pig Games, the Black Swan system, in a most fearful sacrifice. Check her out. Ticanis George, come on, ¿qué pasa? Where are your nuts, he says. A closer look at fanaticism in Advanced Squad Leader. Fanaticism. I get it, George, I get it. We want to be super detailed in ASL. So, you know what? You gotta tell me, write to me in the comments that, for example, when I was young, when I played my instrument, technique was everything to me at the beginning. Everything, because you could do anything. And then you start to breathe music and you start to talk music. Now ASL, fanaticism, capiche, the hero thing or whatever in the Combat Commander. Is it still fun, ASL, George? Don't scatta me, George. Okay? Efaristo. So, George Chiotis talks psychology. GMT Games, and there we have Luke and Joe Durst, a June 2024 customer update. There he is, Harebrained Games, Timmy. He's back with A Jest of Robin Hood, a game by my favorite Frenchie, Fred Serval, published by GMT. Hex to Hex looks at Gettysburg, the wheat field. Turn number 1. Hexed Encountered 4 videos, Atlantic Sentinels, a campaign gameplay, part 2. Then Wargame News of June 2024, and Scramble, Battle of Britain, first look. Hey, I got that game. And you know who gave it to me? Carparenzi. Okay. And then 85 Afghanistan, Alone in the Mountains, Solitaire Module, part 2. All of this on Hexed Encountered. Isn't it great to be alive today? There's that guy, Hexes and Soldiers, Jason Cruz of Hexes and Soldiers, Channel Rigidity, and his absence. He's all about gaming. And look at this guy, well, look at his smile, hissy cat, look at that, don't you just want to do this? And it's a channel update. You should watch it because as soon as it starts, you're gonna get it. History Hustle. The Brazilian Civil War of 1932. I had no idea. No idea. Seemed that the Civil Wars were happening a lot back then. Fred Serval and Liz Davidson are with Mark Ruggiero, Clark Commando 1983, Wargame Archaeology, a journey through 50 years of wargaming with none other than Mark Ruggiero. ID Jester, like the new little circle blob thingy ID. And 1, that's it, on Nations, the Dice Game solo playthrough, then season tickets basketball, or I should say baseball, then Apex Theropod deck building game, and Heart Pedal to the Metal, and again another Heart Pedal to the Metal, Marvel Heroes board game solo, and Mosaic, the story of civilization played solo, and live open the box, New Concordia expansions arrive on ID Jester. Respect! Jim Ozarski. 4 videos live. The epic battle of Waterloo for Commands and Colors, Napoleonics. Plus Fire in the Sky with the Designer. And the Battle of Quatre Bras for General d'Armée 2 and Assault on Christo for O Group. All this on Jim Ozarski's fantastic channel.
For the 4th Wednesday in June 2024, the Seek Out and Play YouTube channel presents Speak Out and Play, a monthly podcast that covers different topics in wargaming along with what is happening on the channel. In this month's episode, I will discuss the most snake-bit game I've ever seen, tell you what is happening in Warfighter Corner, along with what other videos are in the works for future releases, and the coming attractions for July 2024 from the Seek Out and Play YouTube channel. Check out previous podcasts of Speak Out and Play when you visit the Seek Out and Play YouTube channel. Also, I have an X and Facebook page which delivers news about the channel, along with a monthly podcast that you can find on Spotify and BuzzFeed. And if you want to support my efforts in maintaining the channel, my Patreon page allows members access to new videos and podcasts 48 hours in advance. Check out more videos on the Seek Out and Play YouTube channel, and I will see you next Wednesday.
Here at Noble Knight Games, we've been carefully growing the world's largest selection of tabletop games going on 25 years now. From fresh-picked new releases to finely aged vintage classics and hard-to-find imports, you can buy, sell, trade, and play with us at our store in Fitchburg, Wisconsin. Or shop online 24/7 from anywhere in the world, just like nature intended. Growing fresh daily at Noble Knight Games.
Juste Gare, 2 videos, Romanites, or hold on a second, Romanitas, 528, 628, Vevictus, Romanitas, alright, and Piacenza, 1746, set up an intro, Europa Simulazione. Yeah, I figured it was in Italian. I started reading in Italian. I could have said Piacenzi or whatever. Oh, God, man. Robert Carroll and KilRoyWasHere, 4 videos. Adventure Island by Pegasus Spiele, an unboxing, and a movie. Plus, Merrill's Marauders by Decision Games, unbagging and an overview. And Coffee with Kilroy, GURPS World War II by Steve Jackson Games. Plus, and I have it too, and it's in my bag upstairs, Coffee with Kilroy, my favorite segment, War Stories by Firelock Games, a World War II RPG. I'm trying to get my friends into it. So far, I have one guy who's into it. My daughter, she just laughed it off. My wife, I didn't even ask her, and everybody else said no. I'm trying. All this on KilRoyWasHere. The fantastic channel that is Kings and Generals. 2 videos, what happened to the last emperor of China, plus Babylonian War. Diadochi Wars continue on ancient history, documentary, Kings and Generals. That fantastic Canadian channel that is Legendary Tactics, Reboxing Rome, the great battles of Julius Caesar, also the first ever war game strategy guide, plus our top 10 board games that were a pleasant surprise, and Reboxing Pursuit of Glory Edition on Legendary Tactics. The one, the only, the unimitable STUKAJOE? Wrong. This is a Lock and Load Publishing JUA7 Stuka Ace Player Mat review number 5. Lock and Load Publishing. Did I screw that up or what? I'm gonna leave it on. Okay, I have to be honest. My friends, they always tell me I have to relax, right? And they're always saying, Dan, come on, smoke a joint. And me, I'm like, no. So they grabbed me, they put it in their cars, they rolled up the windows and they hotboxed me. So I'm stoned. That's why everything's weird. It's not my fault. Don't do drugs. The war game artist Matt White, War Games Philadelphia 1777 After Action Report by Worthington Games. Mo! Of Mo's Game Table, 2 videos, War Diary issue number 26, a digital preview, plus 1812 Napoleon's Fateful March from VUCA Simulations, and this is a preview on Mo's Game Table. My Own Worst Enemy, where is he? Where is everybody? At Origins 2024, a wrap-up in his own words.
Okay, I have to be honest. My friends, they put me in a car and they hotboxed me. What? Did I do this before?
Nanguaya, 4 videos. Soldier Tactical Combat in 1914 and 15 playthrough, video 7, and then a video 8 of the same video, plus the longman companion to the First World War, Europe 1914 to 1918 by Colin Nicholson and Soldiers Tactical Combat 1914-1915 playthrough video number 9, the final one on Nanguaya's channel. Once Upon a Game Norman Conquest, an unboxing a game by Ralph Shelton, published by GMT. Patrick's Tactics and Tutorials, 1 video on its Combat Commander, Europe, scenario number 2, hedgerows and hand grenades. I remember playing that with Carl. Prasutagus, the Orwell Wargamer, has 2 videos. Anzio 1944, The Fight for the Beachhead by White Dog Games. This is an unboxing and a hobby update. The Professor Riccardo Mazzini has 3 videos. SD Histcon Second Front, Daniel Hernandez, Iniesta, El Colapso, The Spanish Road, plus a Warlog, Horns of the Buffalo. This is 12 scenarios of the Anglo-Zulu War of 1879. And Horns of the Buffalo in English, so 2 videos, 1 in Italian, 1 in English, at the Professor's channel, Riccardo Mazzini. Ruffy of Rough Swordsman Wargamer has 2 videos, and it's the War Room Live with Wise Guy History. Plus, Open the Box Compass Games Storm of Steel, an unboxing.
I love you, baby, and we'll see what happens, baby.
Simple History Channel, 3 videos. Biggest military screw-ups in history. Plus, U.S. Marine Perspective, Surviving the Tet Offensive, 1968. And Life Inside the Flattest Tank, STRV-103, a cross-section on Simple History. General Smitty of Smitty's Game Table, in his Smitty's No Frill reviews the Schleifen plan, the Schlieffen War Game Review from Strategy and Tactics, re-examining the war plans of 1914. Stephen Dolge's 4 videos. Mothership Sci-Fi Horror RPG Deluxe Edition. I like that. Plus, Axis Empire's Ultimate Edition Dice of Decision Campaign with SK Chapter 1. Plus, Axis Empire's Ultimate Edition Chapter 2 and Final Setup and ... Check it out on Stephen Dolge's channel. Storm of Steel Wargaming, Below the Burma Bridge, miniatures. Check it out for you miniature freaks. The one, the only, the inimitable STUKAJOE. He's an icon. Is looking at Zeppelin Raiders, Imperial German Naval Airship, something new for an old friend, where he updates his sequence of play cards for the game Zeppelin Raider, designed by Gregory Smith, published by Compass Games. And these new cards can be downloaded at BGG's page for the game. Here is the link to the file. Not here. Go to STUKAJOE's, click the link, and it works. I was directed there. I love those sequence of play cards. I love them, love them, love them.
I love you, baby, and we'll see what happens, baby.
Tabletop Sci-Fi Horus Heresy. What the hell, man? You know, Heresy. Let me start over again. Tabletop Sci-Fi Horus Heresy by Fantasy Flight Games, a review and how to play. The Board Game Chronicles Global War, World War II Worldwide 1939-1945 playthrough, turns 4 and 6. 426, and this is a game by excuse me, White Dog Games. Cody of the Discriminating Gamer has 2 videos. Ticket to Ride, the Paris edition, plus Cody's top 10 board game covers. He doesn't want to show you. Look at that cute face. Huh? What, are you gonna hate a guy like that? Huh? That's what I'm saying. On the name of the game, How to Play Marengo, Napoleon in Italy. Yeah, they were that close. They're playing drums. One guy's the baton and all that, and Napoleon's on his white horse. He's gonna shellac them. Come on! What kind of artists were these? Are paid by the state? And which state was this? Huh? Okay. The Gentlemen of the Player's Aid have 3 videos, and it's Unboxing Manila by Revolution Games, plus a review of STUKAJOE by DVG, and Unboxing Stalingrad Roads by Nuts Publishing. All of this on the Player's Aid. GIMPY of the GIMPY Gamer has 3 videos. Air and Armor Pop the Top, plus Whiskey Charlie, and more Mythic Games, Theft, and Kickstarter Fraud. Seriously? Whatever. That's still going on? Tony of Tony's Board Life, Let's Play Musket and Pike, a learning game. And if I'm not mistaken, this would be a game. This is exactly what they're playing. Musket and Pike by Ben Hull. It's Ben Hull. And that's all. And that includes 2 battles from the 30 Years' War and the First English Civil War. Thank you, GMT. U-Boater 658, War in Europe. France 40, Allies Week number 1. Wardy Robe plays World War II, First Day at Gettysburg, Great Campaigns of the American Civil War After Action Report. And that's it. I had a breath. I thought I was going to go on. Wayne Hansen, 1 video. It's Recon Coral Sea Solitaire, the Deluxe Edition. I gotta get it. Winter Quartering for our Italian listeners here. The Great Northern War Conflict Simulation Limited. Wise Guy History, 8 videos. Eurogame of the Year, plus Campaign Session Report from Stalingrad 42. Allied Victory North Africa 41 turns 16 and 17. This is another playthrough. Plus a review of North Africa 41. Plus an introduction and overview to France 42nd edition by GMT. Plus opening moves to France 40 turns 1, 2. Plus introduction and overview to Operation Theseus by VUCA Simulation. Plus Assault on Bir Hakim Scenario 1 from Operation Theseus. But where did you get all this time to play, this guy? Huh? I don't know. For our Polish viewers, we have a Judean Hammer and Dale of Merchants plus Kingdom Builder. All of this in Polish, and I can't read Polish. Wish I could. Indy Nidell's World War II Channel 3 videos. Okinawa ends, plus Meanwhile in 1950, Korea. And Japan burns while the Emperor seeks peace on World War II. The Face of World War II Solitaire Board Game Channel, The Face! 2 videos, and it's Longshoreman the Pacific. It's Saipan and north towards Garapan, or Garapan. That's a playthrough plus D-Day Dice. second edition playthrough, beach number 5.0. You know what? I used to watch, I don't know what it was, a Box of Delights or the Late Night War Gamer, and he would play that, and it was just real cool. It was a lot of fun. Zilla Blitz, cutesy poutsy, 2 videos, Volkorunke designer interview for Fourth Circle Games, Blackbeard, for God's sakes, man, Hunt for Blackbeard, and Raiders of the Deep overview, and first look by Compass Games on Zilla Blitz.
This week on 6 Actual, we look at Iron Armor Würzburg from Compass Games. This is the designer's signature edition of the 1986 original game. Another look at what if the Soviets had invaded Western Europe? Could the US and NATO forces have stopped them? Can you? World War III Grand Tactical Combat, only on 6 Actual.
6 Actual.
Thank you for watching No Enemy Series. Is that what I say? Another week, another show, for God's sake. Man, I'm gonna kill those guys. Another week, another show. Thank you for watching. Watching rhymes with munchies. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, support this channel. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Ray. Huh? Please, guys, get some videos. Do something. Do something stupid. Put it on. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, be nice. Be happy. I'm happy. I'll see you next week.